Hey girl, it's Miss Megalodon. Welcome back to the Chatterbox. And yes, today it is time for our week 11 check-in for The Artist Way by Julia Cameron because I just completed week 11 of The Artist Way and I want to talk about it. And yeah, I guess I'll just start by saying I did 7 out of 7 morning pages for the very first time in the course, which it didn't even feel that bad. Um it felt good. The morning pages are very, I can see why people continue doing them because they are very much a re like a structure for me to lean on. Like I feel like every time I get lost and I lose my way, if I do my morning pages, it helps me refocus and get back on the track that I was intending to be on. So, yeah, that feels good because I th- you know, I do believe that part of achieving a goal is to actually remember what the goal is and remember what you want to do and you intrinsically want to do it and so therefore you just remember it because you want it and you like it, but in order to get there, I guess you have to first remember about it, and I just forget sometimes, and having the morning pages really does help me remember what I want and how I can get there. So I can see that being something that I continue after this course because I am a little worried that I'm just gonna never post again or something after this. That's just not true at all. But I just worry because this course has been a great excuse to post every week and a great motivator to post every week and a great way for me to constantly have creativity and creation and sewing on the brain. Sorry, the stairs to the second floor apartment is right behind you guys right now, and my neighbor was walking down and up the stairs. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit worried that I'll just lose all reasoning to do this, but that's also just silly to say because um I guess my real fear is that I will just never post again or something like that, which sounds silly saying it out loud, and I really do not foresee that happening because I have a lot of good things cooked up and a lot of things at my disposal that I would love to bring to life. It just takes time to do it. And yeah, I trust myself to that I can, that it won't happen and that I will actually post and I'll actually get it done because I mean I have been, I've been posting every single week for the last 3 months, so I obviously can do it. I just I don't know, I'm just having this fear in me. But anyways, I did do my artist day. I went to the thrift store again and I found a cute outfit, cute little sandals, a skirt, and a tank top. And I was under my $19 budget, so that was good. That was cool. Um, and yeah, I guess I did like the reading from this week. It felt like she's sort of starting to wrap everything up because the first part of the chapter was kind of just repeating the lessons that she has taught before. For example, she was saying, oh, you need to create what wants to be created and what wants to come to life, not necessarily what's going to sell the best, what's going to be received the best, what's going to be the most popular, what's going to be the most digestible. Just create what wants to be created. Use your gift, help the universe out and bring that to life. And um, that's cool. And she was also saying, you have the right to do things badly. You have the right to do things in practice. You have the right to do things not as good as you want them to be. And um, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's good to do it because the journey is the only destination, like she said. Um, it's the process that you fall in love with in this embrace, not necessarily the production, like how much can I make? It's more just like how often can I make per se. Yeah, like then she went on to say, as an artist, my self-respects come from as an artist, my self-respect comes from doing the work. That's what the quote says. And yeah, that's just basically again saying creativity is activity. Um it's cooler to say that, you're making something, you have a lot of stuff, being cooking up, rather than like you used to do something, you have done something in the past, like you did that once, like girl, I want to hear about like what you are doing, not like what you have done in the past. Although, again, not to discredit your portfolio per se, but it's again about like, I guess if you're gonna have this like lifelong relationship with creativity, it's more about bringing it into your daily life in small and ordinary ways rather than going all out on like your syllabus assignment like projects, you know what I mean? And getting like as many productions done so you can like have things to present to people. I can't remember if it was like in this chapter. It is. She's like, as artists, we are spiritual sharks. If we don't keep moving, we sink to the bottom and die. Like, we always want to keep creating. There's an abundance of creativity that we have access to, and it's only right to tap into it. And I liked how she worded this one paragraph that I'm going to read. She says, creativity is oxygen for our souls. Cutting off our creativity makes us unruly. We act like we are being choked. There is a real rage that surfaces when we're interfered with on a level that involves picking lint off of us and fixing us up. When well-meaning parents and friends push marriage or 9 to 5 or anything on us that doesn't evolve in a way that allows for our art to continue, we will react as if we are fighting for our lives. We are. And I totally feel that, because I do feel like I always like get put on the defensive or something when I talk about wanting to make money as an artist and support myself as an artist and live life as an artist rather than a counselor or a social service worker or a this or something like that uses my psychology degree. What I really want to do is be able to make money to support my creative endeavors or make money from my creative endeavors, which is why I believe like this like office assistant job that I had was a really good fit. Also, yeah, it was my last week of working that job, so now I am focusing on this like full time until I move states, and like then obviously I might start to look for like steady employment because I still have bills to pay, but again, I just hope that someday I can pay those bills through my creative expression here. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's just like when people like they get a little weird about that when I talk about it. Like one time I was like, oh, like when I was really into painting, I was like, yeah, like I guess I would love to be like a painter and like sell my paintings and stuff. And then the lady goes, yeah, if you're really good. Which I am, thank you. But like that's like I felt so personally attacked because it is personal. Like creativity is personal, and this is like my life, my blood, my oxygen. This is what I wake up to do every day. This is what motivates me to even bother to go to work, because again, I only want a paycheck so I can like live my life. I don't want to like work is not my life. Like I will never like coworkers are family, like coworkers are friends, like my work is my family, like I hang out with them after work, like that's just not my style. I only am there to get my paycheck and leave and live my life. So that's just the type that's just where I'm at right now, and I think that not everybody sees it that way, which is fine because a lot of people love talking with their coworkers, love hanging out with their coworkers, they'll go on trips together, but like um that's just not how I foresee my ideal life, per se. But I mean, maybe that could involve that, but again, I primarily want it to involve me being able to create because that is ultimately what keeps me going. Anything else just gets in the way. Anything else just feels like I have to step out of myself and like be in a completely like out of body like disassociation until I can get back to my weekend and get back in my studio and do what I want. But yeah, so I really felt that, and that's why I want to keep showing up here, and that's, kind of why I said that worry before, like, a little, like, half-heartedly, because, like, yeah, I am worried that this will, like, I don't know, like, I'll just stop posting or something like that, and I'll revert back to my old ways of, like, not having a channel, and, like, not sharing, and not filming, and not editing, and this and that and the other, but again, I don't really foresee that happening because I do actually like this, and I do actually like showing up here and doing this and having this and saying that I'm working towards this and seeing my library of videos grow and feeling that personal growth on the inside and like seeing that through the videos when I dare to go back and watch them. And I mean, I don't know. The proof is in the pudding. Like, I've been posting here weekly, for the past 3 months, so I obviously can do it. So I don't see what's, like, gonna change, but it is just a little worry I have. It's a little apprehension I have, I'm not gonna lie, but, again, like, I don't feel like I'm afraid of winning anymore. I actually really want to win. I want to do this. I want to be here. I want to succeed at this, and I want to see it happen, and I want to see it through, and I like seeing it through, and for that reason, I don't foresee myself just like not doing it. But I'm just saying my truth. But again, it's not really a real too big of a worry for me, just because like I know how it feels to be able to do it, because it feels like this, and I'm doing it, and it's fine. So I don't see like where the confusion could come up, but anyways, yeah, I guess that's why I also think I am gonna continue doing the morning pages, because I gotta remember what my goals are here. I gotta remember what I want and keep chasing after it, because I will forget sometimes. Like, I do get lost, I get distracted, I get like forgetful. So yeah, something new though this chapter, and was also kind of synchronicity, because she talks about the zen of sports, and basically it's about how most block creatives are cerebral beings. We think of all the things we want to do but can't do them. Early in recovery, we think of all the things we want to do but don't. In order to effect a real recovery, one that lasts, we need to move out of the head and into a body of work. to do this, we must first of all move into the body. So I was like, huh. And then she's like, well, in order to do that, you have to move your body, like through exercise. And she's basically saying, like, just walk like 20 minutes a day, doing like a physical meditation is what she calls it. Just kind of like a repetitive movement physically will help get the gears in your mind churning, and especially if you're like feeling like you are having an artist block, or you're just kind of not sure what direction to go for your creative piece of work, taking a break and getting your body moving and like doing something like that really can help clear your mind. And what's funny about that is, like, before I even read the chapter this week, I got a gym membership. I restarted my gym membership. I mean, it was mostly because, like, again, like, I'm not going to be working for the next like 8 weeks until I move states, and I just figure, like, I need something to do during the week. Might as well get my glow up started now so I don't have to start when I'm already there. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to have my legs really fucking hurt from squatting and shit like that. So that was good. And I even did an arm day. I'm gonna go back again tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know. I can't say that I'm gonna become a gym girly, but I do like walking on the treadmill, just watching a YouTube video too. Like, it's just too cold for me to go roller skating outside. That is my favorite form of exercise, roller skating. I also have roller blades that I'm learning how to use, but I love my roller skates, and it's just too damn cold here in upstate New York to skate right now. You would think that it's not because it's like springtime, but no ma'am, no ma'am. It was like a low of 30 degrees today and like a high of 40, and it's currently like the first week of April, so yeah, that is something that I will not miss. And I also, like, I don't know, I guess, well, I'm gonna be moving to Texas, and people always tell me that Texas is like really hot. It's really, really hot. It's really hot. Like, it's a hot down there. Did you know that? Like, okay, I get it. I hear you, but like, tell me, how hot is really hot? Like, how much? Like how hot is really hot? What does it feel like? Like, can you give me a number? Can you give me like, can you help me visualize, like, how hot is really, really, really hot? It's so hot. Oh my God. How much is that? Like, I want to know. I want to know, because I think I can do it. I think I can handle it. Like, I think I'll be okay. Like, because it gets like really cold up here. Like, really cold. Like, really, really cold. Like so cold that it's the reason why I'm moving to somewhere really hot. But like, tell me, please, if you've ever lived in Texas or anything like that. Like, I've been there. I've been to Houston during the month of like July to August, and I can't say it was that hot. But let me know what I should be expecting, because the hell, I mean, it's no joke being cold from September to like May. Let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 9 months out of the year. You tell me if you could wear the same outfit for 9 months of the year. You tell me if you can wear this lumpy fucking sweater for 9 months of the year. You tell me if you can scrape ice off your car at 7 a.m. for 9 months of the year. You tell me if you have to wear a coat over every single one of your outfits for 9 months of the year. You tell me if you can handle that. And then, tangent aside, she says that moving your body is good for your mind. And I think that if I like start incorporating regular gym going or just regular exercise into my weekly routine, then that'll also help provide like a structure and like another area or support to focus back on this. So, yeah, yeah, that's what, again, why I'm not like super, super worried, but, um, I figure I might have to like take a week or two off, like when I first arrive, just because moving and unpacking is crazy, but, I don't know. I don't know. Might not be too bad either. Um, if you're feeling stagnant, just move a little bit. Do like a Just Dance YouTube video or something like that. Um, just get moving. I mean, I can't figure out where the exact quote is, but I did write in my notes here, strengthen the mind-body connection. And, yeah, I think that's like probably something that could help, strengthen your creativity too. And I think just like seeing this all as like a practice and like a work in progress and like a everlasting longevity sort of study versus a like one and done and one and done and one and done and always having to top the next and like top the last thing you did, is what sort of like at least helps me relieve the pressure of like having to create per se, and like moving away from the disciplined creation into the love of process creation, you know what I mean? So yeah, bruh, my nails, when I do them at home, they always get so messed up. It's just like partially why I never do my nails, because they always look like crap after I do them. So if you guys know any type of way to prevent this other than not using your hands for 24 hours and not waiting until like the midnight hour to do your nails so you don't have to use your hands at all anymore at night, let me know, because I fucking hate this, and I'm not going to a nail salon, and I'm not going to a nail tech, because I can't afford that right now. So yeah, let me fucking know, because this is like so annoying. Like, why even fucking bother? I'm gonna read chapter 12's description. Week 12. In this final week, we acknowledge the inherently mysterious spiritual heart of creativity. We address the fact that creativity requires receptivity and profound trust, capacities we have developed through our work in this course. We set our creative aims and take a special look at last-minute sabotage. We renew our commitment to the use of the tools. So yeah, it's called Recovering a Sense of Faith. So yeah, I have faith in myself. I have faith in you. And, I mean, if you've been wanting to make videos, if you've been wanting to make art, if you've been, like, feeling blocked or whatever, you know, I definitely I recommend picking up this book. And I recommend reading through, trying it. You know, you don't have to do all 12 weeks all in a row. But, I would say there is, like, some worth to this book so far, and you don't have to take it as Bible, but just take it as some suggestions. If, you know, you like it, then take it. If you don't, ignore it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's it for week 11, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you around. Thank you. Bye-bye.